Okay, we have to ground the propane line to something. See if I can get you guys a look at what's going on down there. So the propane line goes into the heater, but I gotta connect it on the nugget. I can't cut the yellow jacket off of there to make it look any better. One option is probably grounding it outside, but to what? There's not really much in and around the area. I'll take one of these. Let's go have a look inside the actual unit if I can get to the ground that way. That guy has to be grounded. I don't know. There's not a lot of room to work there. It's maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches at most. Oops. It's not over tight, it's just sitting on it. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if that's okay or not, but we're gonna leave it like that, and if it needs to be moved, then it needs to be moved. You know what, I think I've decided. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it connected exactly where it is. We're gonna come into the furnace ground, because it's a larger gauge wire, and we're coming in on number 12 ground. This here, no, that's a small. Ground cable to the panel is too small. This, at least we know, is a direct shot. Let's open up the furnace. Looks like we have a ground lug there we can tap into. That would be good. Yeah, this ground wire is huge. He's already tapped into the metal on that guy there. I'm gonna get off night vision. He's connected into the ground for the 100 amp. So we're gonna come plug into him. And I think we're gonna come in. I need to come in somewhere. Where the hell am I gonna come in from? This knockout is huge. Well, it's already insulated, so I can come in from the top. From this guy. Okay. Let's do it. 20-some feet, give or take. We have an open live box, so we're just going to tie this off. Now it's all about fishing it into that little hole at the base, just out of reach. It's not that bad. I wish this camera had a zoom though. That should be enough for me to grab it and pull it through. Let's leave a little loop on the top. In case any modifications need to be done in the future, at least we have some extra to mess around with. This knockout is too big. Okay, so I decided against the 3/4 inch connector. It just seems excessive, and it's not going to support the wire. It's not going to hold it down or anything. So we're going to go with a 1/2 inch Lumix connector. Chances are it probably won't hold it at the center either. There's a large opening, but it's a lot better than this one. We've already shut down the power to the furnace because we are drilling through the casing. Where am I going to come in from? I guess just pick a spot. Yeah, it's going from above the cable, and we can just loop it around. Whoa. This unibit is not sharp. That's it. You know, I get it, man. When you're working for somebody else and you need a new tool, it's like whatever, boss's money, and just order another one, and he'll send you out a new one. But when it's your company, you're kind of stuck with like, okay, how long can I get away with using this shitty tool? Because you gotta save a couple extra bucks, man. I get it, but that unibit needs to be changed. I think it's due. That's some kind of held on. Just tape that up one time just to keep it from flailing around. Bring this back. Now we can shape this a little bit better. I double up my grounds just so it gives the screw something a little bit more surface area to grab onto. I don't know if a lot of guys do that. I do that just to be safe. Because, you know, like, what's the point of putting in a ground if you're not going to make sure the ground is actually grounded? So we'll just ground that to the casing. Ground is ground, man. Like, it doesn't have to be a straight shot to the panel. They need us to ground the wire, the hose for the propane. Okay. That's what I'm doing. And that's it. She's in. And propane line is grounded.